Well, good morning, Facebook friends around the world. Miss Sunshine coming to you live right here, right now, as things are taking place. That's right. And today, right now, we're working on, hey, how you doing, buddy? We're working on Mr. Sunshine's Rolls Royce here. As a matter of fact, you can see it's a 1980 Silver Wraith, the long wheelbase. And this morning, I decided I was going to pick up. I had to go do something with it. And as I started it up, immediately started to smell gasoline. Well, that's a number one issue. If you start to smell gasoline in any vehicle, you know you're going to have an issue somewhere. So what I did was I hurried up and pulled over and opened the hood. And right here, there's one here and there's one there. All right, that's where the fuel comes in. And on there is a plug. Just like this. I have a screw in it because it's made to have a screw. And the O-ring that you're seeing right there was worn out. And when it was worn out, the gas is pouring up through the outer side. Okay, there's two of them, one there and one here. So as I saw the gas coming up out of there, what happens is as you're driving, the fumes actually accumulate. The gas runs down onto the engine. And then somewhere down the line, as you're driving, the car catches fire. So with the air conditioner on, you immediately smell the gas smell. And you always want to check these cars, even though they're 40 years old and they run great. You always got to keep an eye on it because you always see a problem. Somebody's car caught fire under the hood. And this is mainly one of the issues, if not the issue. There's two of them there. You can see that and see that. The O-ring wears out. And the gasoline sprays up between the two pieces of metal. So what we did was we went ahead, we took it out. This one popped right out because the O-ring wasn't holding anything anymore. And we put a new O-ring on it. So I'm actually going to replace both of them since they're probably done at the same time. We're going to replace both and put it back in there. And you put a screw on it. The Rolls-Royce makes them so that when you put a screw in after you take the two screws off of it, you can see the two screws on that one. You pull those out, and then you put a screw in, and you can lift this right out. It's a O-ring that needs to be replaced, and it's done under maintenance. That's why when you take it to the dealership, they do that automatically. But being a car 50 years old or 40 years old, you really don't have to worry about that. You better do it yourself. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't have anybody here to hold the camera. So there's the spring there. There's the two holes where the screws go. There's the gasoline port that comes through. And we're going to go ahead and shove this back down in there. We're going to put the screws back in and we're going to start it up to make sure it's sealed up nice and solid. So there it is. I'm going to post this to the Rolls-Royce forum. I'll take some pictures so you have an idea of what we're discussing here on a Rolls-Royce.